kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Six at the wheel, you're six the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat is a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going, it's Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Baylor tight. Set. Lion. Go. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Second and 10.
Baylor Tiger. 380. Hey, go. 380. Hey, he's what is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
380. Hold me trips right. Go. Set.
Herbert to the air again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
59. Set. Black 80. Black. Crowd right. 21. Ready.
Now Herbert again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Let's go, let's go.
That's another Steelers first down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. The right side to Olave. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
He'll swing that out wide. And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On second down, Penix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. but a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's second and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
Brings up third and 5.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 8-0 is our score, and we're back to the Steel City after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Try the right side this time. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Set. Let's go. Stop. 59. Baylor Tigers. Set.
On first down, Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Hey, Ray. Kappa. Hold me trips right.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the right side, caught by Burden. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Crowd right. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set. 380. 5'9", 5'9". Stay with tight.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's in! Trey McBride. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got his tight end, Alonde Gadsden the second. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
As they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. It is 2nd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. He can pick it up on third down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Here's a toss, right side. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 18-yard line.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Right here. 60, 60,
Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up. 19 guard, 19 guard. Cowboy 80.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake filled. First half continues. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Baylor Tiger. Go. Homie troops right. 21. Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 38 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ray. Let's go. Baylor Tiger.
Now Herbert. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's in. What a drive. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Penix on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The Seahawks, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
On first down, it's Penix. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Penix. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. To throw again, it's Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Have the 60, have the 60.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Jake Elliott.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run. Set. Ready, run. Set.
Pistol here for Herbert. The man down the field, it's Olave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. We'll go play action now with Penix. Quick throw, taken in. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks move back to within 1.
Seahawks 23.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Delta. Hey, Ray. Go. Baylor tight.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now Herbert. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Connection made. It's Burton. Still going. And he will score. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This is an interesting decision. Up 7. They're going to try to go for 2 and make it a 2-score game. Throwing again, Herbert. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, great. Come on, set. 19, go.
Drive will start on the ground, and they'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's a toss as they look to run. They'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
Look, I mean, maybe you don't always convert 3rd and short, but this type of loss shouldn't even be in the realm of possibility, Mike. Looked like an abject failure up front, quickly led to a disaster.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, Delta, stop. Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Hey, count.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Going up top. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a toss play, running left. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one's good for 29. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Plant. It's Penix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
59, 59. Set. Cut. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
To throw is this one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And the Steelers are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So a first and goal coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. He'll get this out to his running back. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Ready.
On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
Ready. Run. Ray. 12.
Shotgun now for Herbert. In the back of the end zone. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Steelers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The 2-point conversion.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to be caught. So it's a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll go with the counter on first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
On the toss, they'll run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down by Jamal Hill. A gain of a yard on the play.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's a run going left. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
It's third down and 12.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Herbert now on first down. The left side into the hands of Olave. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
21. Hey, easy. We're going for Hey, ready?
Throwing now is Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Now Herbert to the goal line and in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Pittsburgh. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up
From the gun, it's Penix.
37-yard line.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for
A gain there of 20. First down, Seattle.
First down, Seahawks.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Gain of 1 yard.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means. But I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Run! Set. 380. Crowd right. Set.
Herbert now on first down. Working across the field. This one to Higgins. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run! Let's go.
On first down, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So this one in the win column for the...